Get him up. Yeah, get him up. Get him up. Go, bro. He did it. Get him out. Go get him out. You good? You good? Oh, yeah. Did you? Come on, let's go back to your photographer is not in the dictionary.
Guys, sit down, please. 10 more minutes here and then we're done. Okay, we got 10 more minutes and then we can wrap up, okay?
Normal for civilians. Yeah. Hold on, I'm not civilian.
I mean, it seemed like some of this stuff was a little cringy even in the crowd. It's like, you know, he's got a lot to say, that's cool, but, you know, something don't get it done. Fight gets it done.
You know, the bad blood, how much can that take away from an actual performance in the court?
I've been on the big stage more than once, whether it was Jose, whether it was Canelo, you know, we can just go in there and do it again.
How important is it for you to let everybody know at the end of the day that you're better than David Benavidez?
I mean, say that one more time.
How important is it for you to let everybody know and show everybody that you're better than David Benavidez?
Yeah, I mean, I've let everybody know, but I'm not with the yelling and the rah-rah, so I want to show people. So come March 25th, tune in, Showtime pay-per-view. You'll be able to see for yourself.
David, Caleb, your reaction to what just happened between even the photographers?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just goes to show you again, like his photographer coming up and pushing ours, and you know, it's just a whole lot of tough guy rah-rah stuff. Even this morning when we got here, it's like they was waiting in the lobby, and as soon as we pulled up, they want to come up to the car, and it's like, but all this, you know, with all these cameras and all these security guards, this is a controlled environment. You get what I'm saying? So it's easy to act tough when it's a controlled environment. All these big motherfuckers standing around waiting for some shit to pop off, and so they can jump in between it. So it's easy, you know, it's easy to run your dicks up with a motherfucker got, you know, 15 security guards.
Is it a stepping stone for a rematch with Canelo? Do you see it that way?
I mean, yeah, the winner of this fight becomes the WBC mandatory, so absolutely.
With this fight coming up on the 25th, where you say where you're at mentally?
Mentally, just locked in. I feel relaxed. I'm calm and just focused. I just want to get the job done.
And then what would you say his best attribute that you have to worry about?
Probably the big ass titties he got.
How does it feel to be able to fight in Vegas with your fans close by?
It feels good, you know. Fought in Vegas before, and you know, I'm excited to be back in the Mecca of boxing. You know, MGM Grand Live. This is what kids dream of. You know, any person who's been halfway serious and lace up a pair of boxing gloves, they dream of to be, you know, main event, Showtime, and pay-per-view. You know, at the MGM Grand. So. You know, there's been some demand for this fight, and we have it now. So, you know, we've done our job on lifting up our end of the couch, and now it's time for the fans to do their job. Buy the pay-per-view, tune in, you know, support us, and that's going to encourage, you know, us to continue to make big fights and other fighters to continue, you know, to make big fights.
Caleb, how much do you think the experience of being in there with Canelo, going 11 rounds, he has some success in there? Do you think that's going to help you heading into this fight?
Yeah, absolutely. That's experience. And like I've said before, you know, experience isn't something you can buy. You got to go through the fire to get it. And I've done that, whether it was with Canelo, you know, Jose Uzcategui, you know, even my last fight with Darrell, you know, being on a full main event pay-per-view. There was a lot of bad blood there too, and a lot of things he had to say, but at the end of the day, you know, these are what get it done.
What kind of a fighter are you that he hasn't faced yet in his career?
I can do a lot of things, you know. I feel like a lot of the people he's fought have been one-dimensional. IQ has been decent, but nowhere near, I mean, not even the same universe as what I'm able to do on fight night, so just, you know, tune in and you'll see.
Caleb, does your mood change or mentality change after today, after this press conference, and how it went down?
No, I don't let outside forces dictate how motivated I am or how disciplined I am, how hard I train. You know, regardless, I'm going to be training just as hard, I'm going to be just as focused and locked in. So.
Does it give you extra motivation, though, and extra to get them because of the bad blood and the trash talk?
Caleb, how do you think his emotions are going to play out in the fight with you once you guys start actually putting hands on each other?
I don't know. We'll have to see. I can say a million things. It's just speculation at this point. So, if that's what he feels like he needs to do to get himself up and prepared and feel like he's a tough guy and do a bunch of yelling and, yip-yapping and shit like that, then do what you got to do.
Does that not bother you at all? None of that stuff concerns you?
No, that stuff don't bother me. I've been boxing a long time at a high level. I'm a Golden Glove national champion. I'm an Olympic trialist. I'm an Olympic alternate. I fought in the WSB. These pro fights that we mentioned with Jose and Darrell, I've been through a lot of this for a long time. So things like that don't really, get me amped up or anything.
We did, however, see you at the end of the Darrell fight, kind of do the shovel, like the old school Tito Ortiz, kind of put him in the dirt type thing. Will we see something like that if you were to get a victory on March 25th?
I don't know. It's not like that was premeditated. I didn't have that plan or anything. It was just in the moment. And so again, you want to see a celebration of the year, you got to tune in.
You had the T-shirt plan though.
Yeah, I did have that. That was premeditated. Yeah.
And anything premeditated T-shirt wise coming into this one?
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
One more question, guys.
Come on, Marcos. I know you got it going.
One-on-one. But let me ask you this: given just how long it's taken to get this fight, like how happy are you that you finally have this fight?
I'm super excited. Again, I back in 2020, my team reached out to Samson and to see if they were interested. He said that it wasn't time, and needed to marinate, and needed to take longer and simmer to generate more money or whatever. He winds up losing his belt for a second time. I had a mandatory in place. My team comes to me and says, "Hey, we do one more mandatory against Caleb True. Actually, I have a year's free and worth to get that Canelo fight. We're going to get that in." I said, "Let's make it happen." And then all of a sudden, they wanted to make the fight happen, but I was moving on to bigger and better things at that time. And things worked out how they worked out. We're here now. It's great for boxing. It's great for me. It's great for the fans.
Canelo, it looks like he's really taking that. He might take that opportunity. Like he's really looking at it seriously, possibly coming down. Can we both duplicate the performance at 175 at 168 against Canelo?
I couldn't say for sure. Bivol, he's a great fighter, and he did a great job against Canelo. Would the weight difference, make a difference? I can't say for sure. I don't know how hard it is for him to make the weight, so something we'd have to see.